Happy Easter! This is my Easter video, and as such, I'm reviewing, because I'm such a rebel, I'm reviewing 3 black metal CDs. The first one is by a group called Hypothermia with the CD Veins. That's Hypothermia. Veins. And the second one, it's called, the name of the album is Satanic Morbid Metal. I can't pronounce the name. Vetala? I don't know. They're like Norwegian, and they write in a fucked up script. I can't read it. I can read the titles of the songs. Night's Abomination, and then the next one is a band called, well, it's Horna. Horna. And they've got this album, Horna. And this album is called something that I can't read either because I'm not from Norway. So I'm going to review all 3 of these albums together because they're all pretty much the same thing. They're all black metal, and I really like them all. So all 3 of them get a 5-star review, and they're all true black metal in the sense that they have low production values, very little. They seem like they were just playing in a studio, just playing in a space, and somebody just brought a boombox and just pressed play, because everything's under mic'd and fucked up sounding, and it sounds muddy, and the only thing that really comes through is the vocals, which is all and the drums are almost not even there at times, because drums can be drowned out by loud guitars, and they all seem to have 8 guitar players. And I'm sure they're all in black, in what do they call it, makeup, corpse paint, the whole face thing. Now, just to make a quick sidetrack, I love all these albums. That's for one thing. I love all of them. But let me explain myself, because I've been doing this thing for over a year, and let me explain. I don't love these albums, or black metal, or even metal, in the sense that I would like a band that I really like. It's to me, this stuff is the audio equivalent to comic books. I have a lot of friends that like comic books, and I'm not really a big comic book fan. But extreme metal and or any kind of extreme music, whether it be ambient or not. Ambient is more, I take that more seriously. But this extreme metal, even stuff like Motley Crue, I just think it's funny. I mean, to me, it's funny. Too young to fall in love. You don't. I don't know. I don't take things seriously. I mean, I'm too old to care, but I don't take any of it seriously. And I just I got into the black metal thing because I read a book about murders. I can't remember, what was it, Lords of Chaos, I think it was called. It's a great book. A book all about the Norwegian black metal scene, and these people that were they were killing each other. Different members of bands they were burning down churches. They were killing each other. This one guy, I think it's Vargas, that's still in prison, and he still has a band. Well, it's just him, Burzum, and I love Burzum, because Burzum is just him in his cell with a little Casio, and he plays this little Casio and records it, and then just kind of goes, and somehow funnels the tapes out, and then they get released. It's awesome. And I have a couple Burzum albums, and I own a Burzum T-shirt, so it's like, I mean, I don't take any. I don't care. Think I take it seriously. I don't. I really don't. But I mean, there's music I like that I think is incredible music, and I like, and then there's stuff like this that I have fun with. Oh, and oh, by the way, if you notice the background's different, I moved rooms. What happened was I got a new computer, and it's awesome, awesome computer, but I can't get the camera to work. Which sounds like a contradiction because I got an awesome computer, but I got the camera to work, but it's too good, it's too high tech. Like, I mean, seriously, it shows, it's just so good that it shows every blemish and pore that I ever had in my face. I mean, I saw a video I did on it, and I was like, oh my god, no. So I sent the camera back, and I got a cheaper camera. Because I'm like, that's too real. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, people don't need to be seeing my acne. I'm in my 40s. I don't want to be the guy with acne at that age. So yeah. So honestly, the camera was way too good, and the only thing I film with with a camera that's on my computer. Actually, the computer, yeah, the camera's hooked onto my computer. It's a really nice system. I got it because it has a really great editing thing for my films. So it does really good editing, and the music. I like to compose music on the computer, and it has a great updated version um, of the music program I use, and all these new sounds and new ways of putting together rhythms, and more realistic sounding bass and guitars, and just really so the computer's 10 times better. This computer is in my studio, which is where I do all my paintings, and which is why I get the background, because my studio is kind of a mess right now. I actually, I'm looking around the studio. There's stacks and stacks of paintings. I don't really paint anymore though, which is kind of sad. I had a gallery show, and I donated 3 paintings to the MS Society because they were doing Artists with MS, and they hated my paintings. Because I made a joke out of MS. I tried to make a joke out of it. Because I painted a guy with a wheelchair, and then I wrote, "I'd rather legs than toys." It's hard to describe. This was like 10 years ago, and they didn't think it was funny. I still do though. And so they did show them in the show, but reluctantly. And but I don't know. The painting period of my life is kind of over. I did make good money though. I made like $1,200 for a series of paintings I did with whiteout, where I painted the background black, and I used the little tiny fucking paintbrushes with whiteout, and I did these really, really, intricate things, and I did, a series. It was 4 paintings, and I sold them. And I got $1,200 for that. And I did a swastika out of Gerber baby heads and gums, and I sold that for $300. So I made money in my paintings, but I just don't do it anymore. That was like 10 years ago. Right? I'm waiting. I'm too busy working on my screenplay and waiting for my friend Brian to get his shit together so we can get working on our film. Because we've been talking about it for a year. And I have written like 4 versions of the script, or no, I shouldn't say 4 versions. I'm on the 3rd version. And alright, enough of that. Enough of all that shit. It's all about black metal. It's Easter. This is Easter morning. I'm going to my sister's. I gotta take a shower, but before I figured I'd do this before I went because I wanted to post up for Easter. Easter. See, even this is funny. Easter. Not funny like ha ha ha. Oh look, it's funny. It's just it's goofy. Black satanic. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave you with this. This is my Easter prayer to all you people out there. This is from the album. I can't read the name, but it's Satanic Morbid Metal. Once again we raise our fists to the glory of the Lord and Master Satan, who has brought us the dark energy to evoke the humans presented on, the hymns, not humans. See, it's a fucked up script. The hymns presented on Satanic Morbid Metal. Nothing here is fake nor carefully rehearsed. Here you will testify to the dark art we do. No matter if you like it or not, this is not and never will be for most of you humans. They actually put in quotations because these people aren't human. You're human worms that live in the world of light. We're about to crush you with our curse of the plague that will last for all eternity. Earth and life are the passes compared to the eternity of the spirit that has always been there. There is no thing such as God or Jesus. Our souls torment satanic. The only God. Satan is the only, not satanic, sorry. Satan is the only God and the one who shall create and destroy according to his own will. So recognize our might and recognize his power. Vow, Satan. Happy Easter.